Welcome back to Crime Cocktails and BS. Now back to our original format. Thank you for bearing with us. We've had so much fun having people on, and I know we've had one episode in between. But again, big shout out to Best Week Ever, Bravo and Blaze, Kelly from Beyond the Blinds, and Teresa Nist from The Golden Bachelor. It's been so fun having all these people on. However, today we get to get back to old school stuff. And what better way to do it than to talk about cults?
Cults. We're so excited. And I love our episodes with just you and me because we get a little bit more unhinged than we do with guests. So it's always fun. It's always fun.
Kind of miss asking each other really ridiculous questions.
I know. I can't wait.
I'm excited. But yes, today we are talking about cults. Kaisa and I have both picked one cult each that we don't know about. So it's going to be super fun. And then our favorite cult is back, which is the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Speaking of cults.
But yeah, so pumped about that. But yeah, what a whirlwind of a few months, dude.
Seriously. Well, it's fall.
Technically, it is 82 here today. So.
Oh my gosh. It's cooler here than there. That's crazy.
Which spots?
Yeah.
You want to take my final tomorrow? That'd be so nice. Thank you.
Oh yeah, let me take your final for sure. But
partial credit.
What?
I said I'm banking on that partial credit.
You're gonna ace the shit out of
it. No, I won't. The grade is curved, but not that curved.
Whatever. Alex is like a really smart person, guys. So.
I mean, I am. That's the thing is, I know I'm smart.
Okay, good.
But not everything makes me feel like I am, and that's okay.
That's okay.
I can't be graded. I need to have a flaw, so it's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
And my flaw is accounting.
I couldn't do it. No way. I'm wearing our Crime Cocktails and BS sweatshirt.
Love it.
FYI. Also, I was trying to segue. It is fall. So I have a fall cocktail, guys. This is the pumpkin pie sour. And it looks kind of weird, but it's tasty.
I don't think it looks weird.
It's creamy, spiced, and looks beautiful with a little foam and cinnamon on top. So it's bourbon or spiced rum, canned pumpkin puree, lemon juice, maple syrup, dash of pumpkin pie spice or cinnamon, and a whipped pumpkin cream on top. And it's so tasty.
Yummola. Sounds delectable. I feel like that would be Ina Garten approved.
Ooh, I hope so.
Yeah.
Scotch. Okay.
You get the spices yourself. Store-bought will do.
Yeah. Yeah, mine were not harvested from my garden this time, guys. So
this time.
I'm not growing cinnamon or pumpkin, sadly.
Oh, I wish you can you out there?
I can grow pumpkin out here, but I just haven't.
I think that's next. Weed and pumpkin.
Yeah.
That's
yeah. For winter. I have to plant them.
Yes. Today, I will be talking about the Ahmadi religion of peace and light. Sounds like a Danielle Staub make.
It does. Oh my God.
So this is a doomsday cult that's around right now in this time of Britney Spears 2025. I know. Crazy. It's based on the Islamic legend that a messianic figure known as the Mahdi will appear before Judgment Day to vanquish injustice and tyranny and usher in an era of peace across the world before the apocalypse. Fun! So the leader is Abdullah Hashem. He is an American Egyptian who claims to be the Mahdi and even styled himself as, quote unquote, the new Pope. This cult is currently flooding the internet with a ton of really slickly produced yet chilling content from a ramshackle broadcast studio based out of its grade 2 listed red brick mansion in Crewe, Cheshire, England.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can actually see on their YouTube channel, it is called, and I can't believe I have it actually up on my laptop. It's psychotic. It's called The Mahdi Has Appeared, is their YouTube channel. It has 83.4 thousand subscribers. And they fundraise on the platform. Let me see. I did.
Have you
Sorry?
subscribed?
Absolutely not. Let's see how many Instagram follows they have. Yeah. Okay. So apparently it's been around since 2022, at least the YouTube channel. Anyway, so he has reportedly asked followers to sell their homes and move to join him full time in this building. And members have to show their complete devotion with, quote, not waver or want to leave. They promote the idea that accepting Hashem's covenant, in quotes, is the only way to avoid divine punishment. They frame recent events like COVID as precursors to end times punishment. So they believe that COVID was actually a punishment for all those who don't follow.
Wow.
So yeah, former members report psychological pressure, financial exploitation, and threats when attempting to leave. Some women say the group promises arranged marriages among members. Yes. And the group's rituals and imagery include sermons delivered from a quote unquote basilica room, mass salutes, chant like gestures, and aesthetic consistency where men have to wear beanies over their foreheads that mimic his own image. Honestly, if you saw this guy, you would think he was a dude who like just moved to Portland maybe like 3 months ago and is really trying to like be that guy.
So it's like Twin Flames vibe, kind of?
Yes, but like
Okay.
full facial hair, long hair, like the jeans, the docks, like that full aesthetic, which normally could possibly be into, but not in this way.
Not a cult leader?
Not a cult leader. I've become really discerning. It's probably a good thing. So beyond mainstream religious claims, they espouse esoteric and metaphysical beliefs like reincarnation, transmigration of souls, so like even into animals or rocks. So you can change into that. Karma, seeing jinn or spirits in natural phenomena.
Oh.
Some of the group's more outlandish claims, though, include giant rabbits that wear clothes controlling a distant planet.
What?
I think.
Are we in Donnie Darko?
Okay, that's what I was going to say.
What's happening?
I smoked a little too much and watched Donnie Darko a few too many times. And it's like, yep, that sounds about right. Not great. He and his inner circle were also once filmmakers. Their previous work engaged fringe and conspiracy content. So it's really not that far-fetched that they would kind of get into this. And the group also claims persecution by Islamic governments and frames itself as progressive with gender equality and human rights. I don't necessarily know how that connects with arranged marriage, though.
Yeah, that seems a little odd. Is there financial? You might be getting to this, but what?
I'm so glad you asked. That is literally the next segment. Please. Thank you. I love that.
Great.
Yes. The organization claims thousands of followers globally and has multiple regional branches, with their U.S. registration reporting $4.5 million just in assets in 2023. No, I'm so glad my accounting is now shouting in my face.
Oh my God. Yeah.
They do operate international media in multiple languages and even broadcast into the Middle East and Africa.
Whoa.
So obviously with that, there's a ton of controversies and external reaction stuff. So they obviously have been labeled by a cult by independent scholars and cult experts. Not surprised. Some governments, including in Egypt, Algeria, Iraq, and Turkey, they have persecuted alleged AROPL, that's their hyphen, members on charges of heresy, denigrating Islam, or unlicensed group formation. It's also under a ton of scrutiny, though they obviously deny any unlawful behavior. And a lot of critics warn that its messaging is part spiritual manipulation and part conspiracy / disinformation. So the crazy thing about them is that they're not just like a backwater fringe group. They produce these like crazy high quality videos
Yeah, what?
within multiple languages and operate on digital platforms to expand their reach. So like they are doing like a crazy 21st century approach,
Mm-hmm.
or like even more of like a Gen Z approach to gaining more followers. It's not like, even though it's not, it is considered a cult, but it's not I don't know. Scientology is like the big, quote unquote, biggest religion just by surface area alone.
Mm-hmm.
However, like I don't consider them to like be as with it. I can't believe I'm saying
Yeah.
that. I feel like I'm old. As like this group, because they're more brick and mortar. This is more online, which is obviously gets more traction. So that's like so crazy to me how they're really using and implementing the use of social media and all these
Mm-hmm.
platforms to gain more followers. And I mean, we've seen how an algorithm can make someone slip down a slippery slope into whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then in times of uncertainty, individuals may be drawn to groups like this that offer clarity and divine protection or absolute purpose. We just literally saw this happen, what, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, with all these people being like, it's the end of the world on like September 23rd.
The rapture.
The rapture was coming. Thank you. And people
Mm-hmm.
were selling their cars, quitting their jobs, got rid of their animals. Like, excuse
Insane.
me. Like, so people on TikTok were literally like, there goes my car. I'm not going to need it anymore. Like,
Did you know there are tiers of rapture levels? Like are we in
tears. I think you meant
Delta?
like tears. Sorry.
Yeah, there are tiers, like
Both kinds of tears.
better, best, like
Good, better, best.
elite.
Wow.
Elite
What was
rapture.
this one considered? Not elite rapture.
No, no,
Clearly,
no.
nothing
Like
happened.
people are in the tiers.
Oh.
It's like a tiered system of when they get raptured.
But like, how do they get tiered? Like, who's coming up with these rules?
I think if they're like a better
Google it.
Christian than the rest of everyone, or Catholic, I don't know.
I know.
Yeah.
Tiers of rapture. My computer's gonna be like, excuse me. There's a chart. There is an actual chart.
Yeah, and they said that you can't sit down. Like I was reading about it. You can't sit down because your feet could get caught or something. Like
Yep,
you're
and they
supposed to
say
be
don't look down when you're being raptured, so you don't get sad about everyone we're leaving behind.
It's the most unhinged like system and rules set for this
I am
rapture.
so scared to actually click on anything.
I think we need to do a deep dive on
I
the
think so
rapture.
too. Also, I was gonna say something and now I forgot it. Oh, did you know like raptured really didn't become a thing until like 1800s? That was like the
Yeah.
first time one was like called to be happening.
Has any rapture ever happened? That's what we need to
No.
dive into. Like, do
How
people
about
believe?
no? I'm scared. This is an orc. Okay. So apparently, views concerning the end time. There's 2 pages. Okay. What? This is so weird. Yeah, we need to do like a whole episode on this.
Yeah, we really do.
Oh,
It's
okay.
so interesting.
Dispensational premillennialism. Distinctions in judgment. Believers works at rapture. Jews, Gentiles at end of tribulation. Unbelievers at end of millennium. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus. Anyway. Yeah, we gotta do a whole ep on raptures. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. So obviously there's also like blurred lines between spirituality and control. So the group obviously believes in reincarnation, divine visions, and cosmic forces, but however they sit align the most like pressure to donate, relocate, and like give up their own autonomy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a lot. To sell your home and move in and like that's a lot.
Yeah, but we do see this in cults like this isn't new from cults, like we've seen the people move, break up their families, give away all their finances, like sell everything they have and become isolated from their own life to become part of this. And there's also this huge paradox here of what they call progressive branding. So like like we talked about, they claim gender equality and who human rights supports and like softer perceptions and like counter extremism. However, like so many former members say that there's a ton of manipulation and strict control, and like what's up with the arranged marriages, and like,
Yeah.
and then I love it at the end of like reading all this, they were like, watch out for these red flags.
Oh God.
Yeah,
What are they?
leaders claiming divine status. I think anyone who's like, I am the next coming of Jesus, I'm like, I believe there's a psych ward down the street. Isolation of members from outside systems, financial demands, punishment or threats for questioning or trying to leave, use of grandiose narratives. I don't know what this word is that I wrote. It doesn't make sense to me
It's
now.
okay.
Yeah. And then, you know, dealing with such groups raises questions of religious freedom, legal jurisdiction, mental health, regulation of digital content, and protection of vulnerable populations. Yeah, no shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, so this cult's happening right now.
Yeah, that's a lot right now. And we've seen like the tech industry, like, I mean, anything on social media that's like targeting like people who are outcasts, it
Yep.
sounds like. That's terrifying.
Yeah,
They're very
exactly.
vulnerable. So we might see this cult grow a lot.
I mean, we've seen other things grow. Like, I don't want to say it, but yeah. Um,
Yep. Yep. I
yep.
know what you're talking about. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Um,
How about yours?
so mine is also current,
Oh,
but very hidden away. Also not inherently a cult, but very extreme practices of religion and cult-like behavior.
so it's
I
cult like.
consider it a cult. Yeah.
It's like we don't really we do some culty things, but like, are we?
But are we a cult really?
That's
But
like the
like
mean girls being like, we're not mean, we're just like being honest. But
I
like,
think the like belief it's weird because their religious beliefs are saying like you're risking your life
mhm.
and God will save you, but like a lot of people have died in this cult. So or in this religion. Sorry.
Oh, please.
Um let me just tell you about it.
Yes, please.
So this is called Church of God with Signs Following. And I think we did mention this
What a name.
cult. I think we mentioned this a while back, but we didn't do a deep dive.
Mhm.
Um So it involves snakes, poison, and some just very intense faith.
Sounds like an old school Disney movie I am in.
Yes. So the whole thing started in the 1900s, deep in Appalachia, whatever you say.
Appalachian.
Um, yeah,
That's what the people on the internet say.
yeah,
The people on the
Appalachia.
internet.
There was a preacher named George Went Hensley who read this Bible verse, and this is where it starts. Mark 16:17 through 18.
Oh, here we go.
Basically says believers will cast out devils, speak in tongues, pick up serpents, drink poison, and not die. And they took this very literally. Most churches take it very figuratively, and it's just like one of those crazy things in the Bible. But
Those crazy things.
those crazy things. But they took it very, very literally. So their services are like Pentecostal revivals, like to the max. So
What does that mean?
it's like the speaking in tongues, like those, you see those scenes of like people
Oh,
putting their
yeah.
hands on each other and like,
Wasn't there that documentary from like forever ago with the kids who went to that camp? Do you remember
yes,
that?
yes,
Jesus
that.
camp.
It's
Yes.
that basically. It might even be that cult. I don't know.
No way.
Um, so they do a lot of dancing, loud music, shouting. And then someone opens a box of live rattlesnakes and starts passing them around the congregation. So, uh, some of them also drink diluted strychnine, which is actual rat poison,
Yeah.
because they believe God will
Holy.
protect them. So this happens. It's still happening. They're not a centralized denomination with leadership or headquarters. It's like a loose network of churches, and they are usually in rural towns or private homes. Like it's very kept very private.
Mhm.
So they're not a recognized religion, which kind of makes it culty. I don't know.
A lot of things make this culty, not just that.
Right. Because snake handling is illegal in most of the states that they are in, that's why they keep
Really?
such a low profile. Yeah, kind of crazy.
Like, wait, what?
It also reminds me of like the White Lotus scene where he like lets all those snakes out.
Well, maybe it's just because we were talking about this earlier, but like it's making me think of like Tiger King and Carol Baskin and how there's so many laws about like having big cats and stuff. But like people have snakes as pets. Is it like because it's a certain type of snake or is it like
Yeah, I think because they're venomous, you have to have like certain licenses to own them, I believe.
hmm,
I'm not really sure, but yeah. Over the decades, pastors and members have been arrested, fined, and sometimes jailed. Many
good?
have died from snake bites, including some of the most well-known leaders of the group. So, for example, George Went Hensley himself, who started it, survived multiple bites during his lifetime, which people saw as proof that God was protecting him. But in 1955, during a revival service in Florida, surprise, surprise, he was bitten on the wrist by a rattlesnake. He didn't seek treatment. They never seek treatment when they get bit. He kept preaching and died the next day.
No way.
I can't imagine like continuing to preach with a
Well,
horrible venomous snake bite.
they,
Like,
he thought, he was special.
yeah. So the people thought that it was God's will, or he must have fallen short spiritually.
Ooh.
So it was his fault. There are several stories, like people getting bit in the neck, blah blah blah. There's a really sad one. A woman had her like 8-year-old granddaughter
Not the
hold a
kids.
snake and got bit and died. A lot of the people that died, they just like have kept secret and
Mhm.
they somehow have covered this up throughout the years. So there's also the poison drinking. Some
Yeah.
congregations drink the diluted rat poison, and it's based off that same Bible verse. And a lot of people survive because it's so diluted, but there are people who there are groups that have had deaths, and they also just keep that secret. Just drink poison,
Yeah,
bruh.
drink the poison, get bit by a snake, like just another Tuesday. What?
So it just freaks me out that these are still happening. And like, I sent you pictures, Alex. Maybe we'll share it on Instagram. But there are people like with the snakes like on their face and like passing them around in the group, and it's just really unhinged.
It's
So
scary.
yeah,
I don't like it.
I don't love it, and I like snakes, but I don't like that.
I'm okay with snakes, but like, I mean, I've never had an issue with one or like
I had one wrap
you.
around my leg
Oh,
really intensely.
like out and about.
It was a boa constrictor,
Dude,
and
what the
I
fuck? How did you
I
get in that?
I took a lot of zoology classes when I was, like, a
Oh,
little
right.
kid,
You bet.
and there was a boa constrictor they let, like, everyone hold, so it's kinda I mean, it's
Like
not
a birthday
venomous.
party?
No, it was, like, in a classroom, and it wrapped around my leg and the table leg and, like, started squeezing, and it was actually so painful,
Right
and
by
people were
Kaisa.
freaking out.
Yeah, I would be freaking out too. And you're just like, cool, here we go.
Yeah, it was just a thing, but
Like,
yeah.
all right, time to go.
Time to peace
So
out.
good.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No, I like snakes because they eat mice and rats.
Yeah, I like rats.
Mm-mm. Nope.
I
I
had a
won't.
pet rat.
I won't do anything out of this apartment at night.
Because 'Cause they're rats?
They're huge.
Well, okay, gotta clarify. Street rats, like, in New York and stuff on the East Coast, yuck, huge, they're like monsters, but, like, pet rats are super sweet and smart, and you can train them to, like, play games and stuff.
Still a
Just
rat.
saying.
My favorite rat is Remy from Ratatouille.
Yeah,
You know why?
because he's
Because
not
he's not
real.
real. I
Yep,
like how you already knew that. You knew
yeah.
exactly what I was gonna say. Oh,
I had a pet rat named Noodles.
okay.
And my best friend, Cece, at the time, had a pet rat named Mrs. Weasley, and they were both from one of our like science summer classes that we took together.
That's so cute.
And they both died of like very serious illnesses from being tested on. So,
In 5th grade, our class pet was a rat.
oh,
And I was like deathly afraid, but then I like got used to him. And then we came back from like an art class and he was dead in his cage. So my teacher canceled the classes for the rest of the day and we had like a whole burial service.
funeral.
Sure did.
We had those for hamsters in class, but I found out like recently that hamsters go into, or is it gerbils? One of the two. They go into like hibernation and everyone thinks they die because they are like barely moving and breathing. So people are burying hamsters
Overbearing.
alive. Sorry, so morbid. But it's a
We're
thing,
all
guys.
murderers.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sorry I went there. I'm the one that goes to
Like
that
how
place.
how do you check? Like,
You're
do you
supposed
just
to just
take it
like
to the
leave
vet?
them.
You're not gonna leave like a no.
Possibly dead one. I
Just
don't
like,
know.
oh yeah, let Carl chill for 6 months. We'll see what happens. Like, no.
Carl.
I don't know.
Yeah.
First thing that name that popped in my head.
It's
Carl
really fucked
Gerbil.
up.
Okay, you know what else is kind of fucked up?
Hmm.
This season of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. But you know what I'm really talking about that's fucked up?
Huh.
Is clearly Lisa's makeup artist
Oh.
hates her.
She came out talking about that and she was laughing about it. So at least she's making fun of herself a little
It
bit.
looked like she was making fun of Heather, like I'm pretending I got punched in the eye.
It did.
Like,
So
what
uneven.
happened? It was bad.
It was bad.
But I do like this season already.
Same. There are like you could not write this.
No.
It's like this episode was insane with Lisa's lunch. Her what a lunch of truths
Yeah.
or whatever the hell she called it.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that she gets grounded this season.
Yeah, me too.
Because my friend Lacey, she just started watching Salt Lake, and I made her go back to the beginning, and she's in that place where she's like, "I love Lisa, she's amazing.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't really like Whitney. I think she sucks." I'm like, "What episode are you on?" She's like,
Yeah.
"Season 2, episode 5." And I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna go back and like kind of watch a few and kind of understand what you're talking about." And I understand.
It's production too.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, she's losing it. She's having a moment.
Yeah,
I think
there's a
something might happen bigger about this
lot. Yeah.
because all these cases, I guess if you look it up, they're like, oh, what is it called? It's like dismissed without prejudice, which means they dismissed it because they need to source more proof or
Oh.
something. And then they'll come back. I think a couple of them were dismissed with prejudice, which means they're closed forever.
Hmm.
But some of them aren't. So she's saying they're dismissed, but they're like in this like
Not actually.
pause. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
also like I did think I agreed with like what Bronwyn and Whitney and Angie were saying. Like, it looks like she went to Kinko's and was like, "Yep, print these. Put a giant like sticker I got off the internet, just like on top of them that says dismissed." Like,
Why are they blurry? I loved when Mary was like, "Why are they blurry?" They're just like walking around looking at them like they are in a museum. It's
yeah,
really funny.
it was super weird. And I also found it interesting that she did not include Brittany on the like skeet shooting thing, especially after Brittany was like, "We're so close, we're best friends," and really, Brittany's the one defending Lisa the most,
Mhm.
like more so
Yeah,
than Meredith, in my
very
opinion.
weird. Meredith didn't defend her. She's just like, "We can't talk about her when she's not here."
Yeah,
Like, did I sound like her?
yeah, it was great. Um, yeah, and I think we're also just seeing like two different ways of how to handle this kind of shit, right? So like we have the Lisa approach, which is I'm gonna get super mad and I'm gonna make you guys all sit down and look at blurry posters of what's happened. And then you have the Bronwyn approach, which is I'm gonna openly say I fucked up. I take accountability. I was really just trying to fit in with you guys. And like I don't blame you guys for being mad about this.
Right. And then Whitney's approach of just like being like, "I'm failing and it's sad,"
Yeah.
you know?
But yeah, no, exactly. I think we get like two really human approaches to things, and then we get a very produced, my life is so different from you guys approach.
That commentary of her, like, "My life is so much more elevated. I'm doing so much, so of course people are suing me." Like, that attitude is so delusional.
Also, what I think is really funny is why are you trying to align yourself with Blake Lively when literally she sucks?
Everyone hates her.
Everyone hates her. And like
Yes.
obviously we know what movie she's talking about, like the premiere of which, but I don't know how Ben Affleck's involved.
Yeah, me
I'm
either.
assuming it was during Sundance, right?
Yeah, probably.
So
Yeah.
like why in other seasons she's just been like, "Oh my god, Sundance, I'm the Sundance queen,"
Yeah.
whatever. I don't get why all of a sudden this season she's like, "I'm gonna name drop people and like
Yeah.
be cooler." You know what I mean?
She needs something to distract, to sparkle and distract from.
Well, what about how they it looks like this coming episode, which will be out by the time we talk, like this comes out. But like she opened like a Vita tequila bar
Mhm.
in Salt Lake. And it's so funny because online people are Googling, like, where can I buy Vita tequila? Where do I have it? And there are people from Salt Lake who are like, I have been to bars, I have seen Vita bottles, they have never been opened. They just sit on the shelf.
Yeah, that's nuts. It's just for marketing or something? She also has this company, and I looked it up, Lux Marketing.
Hmm.
Just go right now to that website and tell me what you think.
LUXE or LUX?
Yeah, Luxe, I believe, marketing,
Consultant South Jordan, Utah.
and I die because
Okay. I'm gonna look at their Instagram too. Oh Jesus.
it's definitely, like, scammy looking.
Yeah, these photos are definitely stock images.
It's just, like, diamonds and stuff. And there's,
Lux
like,
Wellness.
health, wellness stuff. Okay, also, why was Amy the Utah socialite there?
Right? Also, poor Amy, the Utah socialite.
Yeah.
Like, poor Amy. What are you doing, girl? Oh my God, have you seen their Instagram?
No.
Oh my God, it's not good.
Oh, no.
Their first post was 33 weeks ago.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
And it's
jeez.
literally their first post is like a fake Google. It's like how to, and it's like how to build, how to build a strong, how to build a strong brand. It's really like, what is brand? This is clearly made by AI.
Oh,
Not like what is
no.
a brand? It's literally what is brand?
Stop. What is brand?
This looks like such a scam.
Revolutionary. Um, I did love, uh, oh my god, why am I blanking? I love that Lisa said, "You're disgusting, redhead."
Oh, and she goes, redneck?
Also, what I mean, honestly, what is that? Red hair dye, but, like,
Dude,
also
I don't even
just
know. Oh
yeah.
no, there's also another Lux Marketing.
Oh,
That's
competitor in
for
Utah?
event hostesses, models, waitresses, brand talents, commercial talents, and digital influencers. Nope, I'm gonna say this is in a totally different area.
Okay.
You can become a Lux brand ambassador. This is
Oh,
for this other
geez.
company.
That sounds like a frickin' pyramid scheme.
Yep.
Um, yeah. So I related the most with Mary, who said, "Well, I'm confused, and I'm gonna
That was
stay
the best
confused
line of
and
the
leave."
episode.
Yeah.
Best line of the episode. 100% agreed with her. Also, I so by watching some of these episodes back from like seasons ago, I forgot how much Heather and
Yeah.
Lisa really did not get along. And how much Heather was hurt by Lisa of like pretending she didn't remember her from college and like saying things about her and all
Oh,
that. And then
yeah, I forgot
obviously,
about that.
yeah, and obviously we've seen over the last couple of years how they've become like absolute besties. And now we're clearly starting to see cracks because
Mhm.
if personally, if I were to compare Heather and Lisa and like who's quote unquote more successful, I think Lisa has always had a problem that Heather was more of a fan favorite, but then Lisa has become more of a fan favorite in more recent seasons.
Mhm.
But I think now we're going to see the tables turn on that. And then I think also with Heather and her books and kind of become being more relatable, And
Yeah.
Lisa now kind of having this like giant ego boost from I don't know where. And that lunch they had, the two of them had, and she's like, where she was like, my life is just so much more different from you guys. And Heather's like, it's really not. Like, we have the same friends, we're in the same circles. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I
And
think we're witnessing a woman at the end of her rope and something big is coming, and I think she's losing her mind, and that's where the ego is coming from, but it's like she's just trying to
well, I
hold
mean,
on to the last strand.
yeah, she's sitting at that lunch being like, I'm fine. I'm great. I'm so happy. And she's like crying. It reminded me of that Saved by the Bell episode where Jessie is like, she's like on Fen or something. And she's like, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so scared. Like
Oh my
that.
god. I have no idea what you're talking about, but yes.
But yeah, that's what it reminded me of. And she's
I
just like,
love
I'm
that.
great. Everything's wonderful. I'm like crying. Or okay, more recent in Euphoria, when
Mm.
Sydney Sweeney's character is like, I've never been happier in my life.
Yeah, that was such a
Falling.
fucked up scene. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like that's kind of what Lisa was doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it really was.
Mhm.
So I don't know what's coming, but I'm worried for Lisa and her she is, like, someone who brings the most entertainment on the
For sure.
show. So, I'm like, I don't want her to go, but also I think she might be going soon. We'll see.
Well, I'm also just curious, like, because now in like now times, Bronwyn was on Watch What Happens Live. She's like, I'm friends with Heather. I'm friends with Mary. I'm friends with she is Bronwyn. I'm friends with Whitney. I'm friends with Meredith. I'm friends. And then she was like, I'm friends with Brittany. And I'm like, how did we get there?
Yeah,
You know, like how did we cross that bridge? Because that's what I'm interested in.
that's super interesting. And how are you feeling about Brittany now on second
Yeah,
season
still
or
same.
second episode?
Nothing has changed.
Okay.
I do feel bad for her because of what I think is like she clearly thinks she's a lot closer with Lisa than she is.
Yes. I think she is, like, very sad.
Yeah.
I think she's one of those people that could be, like, taken advantage by a lot of people, and I don't love it, and I don't love what's his face, like, playing with her,
Jared.
Jared Osmond or whatever.
Yeah, neither do I. I think my thing with her is I think she wants so badly to have a snowflake.
Yes.
And she wants so badly to fit in with these women that she's going to do whatever she can to do it instead
Yeah.
of just being herself and kind of just like letting authentic and genuine things happen. I think she really tries to like push and like make it more. I think she's trying to produce herself.
Mhm. I see that.
And I think that's also why she's always like, okay, can we focus back on me? You know, like how I fit in this? Cause it's like, oh, if they're not talking about me, then I'm not going to be relevant on this show. And then I'm going to have to like, I'm just going to stay as a friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I can also see it like on her TikToks and Instagrams too. Like she just put out a video of her singing the Dead Dance by Lady Gaga. It's not good.
No.
It's not good. Her hair looks great though. I like she has like a lob going. It's really nice. But like it was just very cringy. People are like, "Oh no, what is she doing?"
Oh,
You
no.
know?
Oh my
I think
god.
she's just trying. I think when you see people who are just trying to stay relevant, it really hurts them.
It's
Whereas
really
you have
sad.
people like Mary who are she is just herself. And like she's
Yeah.
going through some tough times. And like, but she's still just being herself, you know?
Yeah, she's just her weird ass self, and I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
How are we feeling about Bronwyn?
I'm fine. I don't have any issue with her.
That scene with her mom was so
Oh no,
dark.
that killed me. I felt so bad.
That was so dark. She said you couldn't get anywhere or you couldn't get where you are without Todd. Like he bankrolled everything and
Yeah.
like she was in a weird spot with the church and all of that. Like I don't blame her for clinging on to like a wealthy dude, honestly. But,
Yeah, I
like,
mean,
for her
she looks
mom to say that is fucked.
awful.
Yeah.
Like, her poor dad, like, she's taking care of her dad, she's trying to make sure her dad's okay, now she's taking care of her mom, and her mom is just, like I think her mom is projecting a lot of her sadness onto Bronwyn, but, like, in such a way that's
Yeah.
so hurtful.
And it was sad to see Bronwyn, like, trying to laugh it off and be
Yeah,
like, "Oh, I don't wanna hear it from you," and,
yeah,
like, oh, it just made me really sad, all of it.
yeah.
And then the scene with Todd, I'm
Mhm.
like, "This guy is just, like, cardboard." And how is he with, like Bronwyn I have issues with, but she's super, like, unique and funky and
Yeah,
weird, and, like, how is he with her? I just don't get it doesn't make sense.
yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
No, I agree with that. I think she just is, like, such I think every couple needs, like, a sun and a moon,
Yeah, true.
and she's definitely a sun.
But then he said, like, "A lot of people don't like you." Like, he said that to
Yeah,
her.
that wasn't cool.
I'm like, "She's
I mean,
getting beat up."
rude, yeah,
Left and right. Yeah.
yeah. That
Ugh.
was bad. I didn't like that part.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a heavy I feel bad for Bronwyn episode.
It was really heavy.
Yeah.
Um, on a happier note, I saw that Meredith is now in or did she say this on the episode? I can't remember. She's in a 70K a month Park City rental now with a
Oh,
giant jacuzzi, and she's
oh,
talking about it.
bless her.
That's crazy.
Well,
70,000 a month.
DJing, she's got her caviar, she is living the dream. I love me some
DJ.
Meredith Marks.
She's wild.
I love her.
Ah,
I've loved her consistently since the beginning. I've never wavered on Meredith.
I've had some wavering moments, but and I know you kept it steady, but I've come back. I love Meredith. She's so entertaining and weird. I love it.
I just love when she snaps out of nowhere and then she has
I
like
know.
lines. Like, give me, I can't wait. I need that to happen.
She has to do it.
You can tell she's already bubbling.
Mhm.
Like she's ready. And I'm like, I'm really hoping next episode we just get like a Meredith Marks
A big ol'
big
snap.
old thing. Yeah.
She's gonna say some, like, crazy one-liner that really gets to someone deep in the soul, and she'll walk away, and it'll stick.
Yeah. I need it.
I love it. Jen Shaw projected to be released November 2026. So, what do you think? Is she coming back?
Nope.
We're getting some hate in our comments about saying we want her back, but
Here's the thing. It's like I do and I don't.
yeah, same.
Cause like, yes, I think it would be great. Like you said when we were talking to Jenny, like it would be great to see if prison changed her at all. Because let's face it, when she was out and about, she was like queen of a label. She was
Yeah.
everything was like designer, luxury, whatever. But I also don't think we should be like like giving her
A platform, yeah.
yeah, just because like she did her time. You know what I mean? Like she really fucked people over and I'm kind of like I don't want to I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Um,
Champion that? I don't know.
yeah, kind of. I don't wanna reward her for those
Yeah.
actions. You know what I
I
mean?
agree. I agree. And there are if we could bring in other people that have done good things to
Yeah.
let them have that spot, then yes. I just think Bravo in general, I love watching trashy, messy
Same.
people, and, like, it's entertaining, and she's entertaining.
She
I
isn't
don't agree with anything she's done, but that's one thought of mine.
I mean, I just think we're 100% not gonna see her because Andy is like, "You will never see her again." You know what I mean? And he's
Yeah.
never said it about it. He never said it about Teresa. Never said it about
True,
you know, like, never
true.
said it about anyone who's been arrested on the show.
Yeah.
So, this is the first time he's, like, put his foot down. It's like, "Nope, never happening."
I think also because, like, the victims,
Mhm.
it was, like, not a drug addiction or, like, alcohol addiction or, like, financial thing they were looped into that she didn't know about, like, she was
You mean like
involved.
Erica?
I'm talking about well,
Teresa?
I have feelings about Erica,
Yeah.
Teresa, and anyone who's gotten like a DUI, blah blah blah. They're like they can work on their addiction, but this is like a malice
This was
action.
intentional.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I kind of agree with you about Erica because I'm kind of like, how is she kind of still on? Granted, like she was more indirectly involved than a Jen Shaw situation, but I still think like
She
her,
hasn't done anything to remedy it
yeah.
or to help.
Or if
So,
she has, it's been quiet and it's like, why are you doing it quietly?
yes.
Which I don't
Yes.
think is really like in her roster of ideas, you know. Like I think she
Mhm.
does a lot of things publicly. So
Mhm. Agreed.
agreed.
Anything else we want to talk about?
No, I'm just so glad it's back because every other fucking franchise sucks. Oh, wait, before we move on, what do you think of a total segue? Um,
Mhm.
Real Housewives of Miami, we were left on a cliffhanger that Julia
What
and
the fuck?
Adriana slept together.
That was
Thought
wild, and it was announced so, like, casually, like, Julia was just like, "Oh, by the way, we did
he
hook
was
up."
sitting on that to be like, everyone's been harping on me and my wife this season. Here you go.
Yeah, but, like, it doesn't make her look good.
No, it doesn't. But and
She's
like watch
married.
yeah, and like Adriana's amazing. Leave her alone.
Right. I think Adriana's getting shit on right
Hmm.
now. It's
Oh,
not
for
cool.
sure.
And Julia needs to go.
Yeah, I'm done with her.
Mhm.
I was done with her like a season ago though too. Like,
I loved her for so long, and she turned, like,
yeah.
evil
Mhm.
and manipulative. I don't like it.
But it's like what like what this franchise does to people though. Like when they
Yeah.
first come on, they seem great, whatever, or they suck. Like it's one or the other right away. And then
Mhm.
like their face changes and like their demeanor changes and their closets get a little nicer and like then they're like you can tell that they're doing stuff just for the show and you're like, okay, now it's time to go.
Mhm. Fully agree.
Yeah.
But I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, it was like, does Martina know about this? Like, is it because it
I
was
mean,
when they were together.
I would think Martina would know if she's
Mhm.
announcing it on television, you know?
Yeah, I wonder if she's okay with it. Like, I just wanna know the details a little bit. It is interesting.
It's all weird.
Yeah.
All weird. Okay. Cool.
Okay. Do we wanna do quick shots?
Sure.
Sure. Do you want me to ask you questions first?
Why not? It's
Alright,
been
ready?
so long.
It's been so long. What is the most chaotic snack combo you've ever made and actually liked?
Snack combo?
Like pickles and peanut butter or something.
Ew, do people do that?
Dane does, or he does cucumbers and peanut butter.
Okay, that's a little bit more understanding. I think I just like my like snack, my like girl dinner is just like random kind of stuff, you know? Like the other
Yeah.
night it was like mozzarella sticks and then like soup dumplings and
Yum.
yeah, like kind of whatever was in my freezer. I was like, this sounds great. Go.
I like chips and hot sauce.
Oh, you know what I've been doing? I guess it's not weird, is like potato chip. This was the other night. Potato chip with like a piece of cheese on it and hot honey.
Yeah,
That's
that's
not weird.
so good. That's not weird.
No, I will never forget when I said I sometimes dunk my grilled cheese in ketchup and you thought I was the most insane person ever.
It grosses me out.
It's
I
not
like it
weird.
with tomato soup though. It's like
Exactly. It's just a different consistency.
it just seems weird. It's
Different
okay.
texture.
I'm not judging you.
Yes, you are.
I am. Okay. I just picture like a bowl of ketchup and just like,
No. It's literally like a little squirt on a plate and that's it.
okay, okay, okay. It's fine. I forgive you for
Thank
that.
you. I appreciate it
Um,
so much.
if you could delete one everyday task from existence, what would it be?
Laundry.
Yeah,
There's too many steps.
too many steps, and you forget about it, and it sucks, and blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
even when I do like the delay start, it's
Yeah,
still yeah. Like I'm
yeah.
still holding it. I'm still having to put it away.
I still forget it's in the washer.
Yeah, it's still there. Like
Ugh,
it never ends.
it doesn't. And then I feel like I'm wearing the same shirt every day because I wash it and wear it and wash it and wear it, and
Ugh.
everything else stays in the closet. Okay. Um, would you rather be best friends with a ghost or a petty fairy?
Oh, Casper or Tinkerbell is pretty much what you're telling me.
Yeah, and it could be like an interesting ghost with like a story, and a fairy. It's a petty fairy, so maybe playing tricks on people. I
Um,
just added those sentiments.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Um, I think I'm gonna go ghost.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's what I thought you would pick.
Yeah.
Would you rather get stuck in the bachelor mansion or the Love is Blind pods for a month?
Neither. Oh.
I know this is your nightmare.
Oh, this is my actual nightmare. Bachelor house. At least there's like a pool and
There's
stuff
some
to do.
freedom.
Yeah. Oh, neither, but yeah, that one.
Okay, one more. Unlimited coffee or unlimited gossip?
Oh, that's the hardest question ever.
I know.
Oh, unlimited gossip. No. Lord. Oh, unlimited coffee. Sometimes I hit capacity with gossip. It just gets too much and I don't want to know
I
anymore.
feel you. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And coffee is necessary, so
Yeah, it's part of life.
mhm.
One of my friends can't, and I feel so bad for her every time.
Can't have coffee
Mhm.
because of anxiety
No, she
or
can't
what?
have caffeine.
Oh,
Mhm.
interesting.
Yeah, and I'm like, "I'm so sorry. It sucks."
That really sucks.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Would you rather find out a long-standing conspiracy theory was true or find out a juicy piece of gossip only you knew?
Long-standing conspiracy theory is true. Yeah.
Yeah, if you found out a piece of gossip that you were only allowed to know, you would leak like a sieve.
You know I would.
You'd be
Yeah.
like, "Oh my god, I won't tell anyone." In 20 minutes, like, not even 20 seconds, you'd be like, "Ah, that's what I found out." Be like, "You can't tell anyone, but
'Cause
here
I
you go."
have to tell you.
Yeah, I
You
know.
and Dane.
I
And
love
my
that.
sister.
I love that's your thing.
Mhm.
Would you rather discover a new planet or a sunken treasure?
Ooh, that's I mean, if I'm discovering it, sunken treasure because I like the ocean and I like being in the ocean, so
I like it. Would you rather give up breakfast or dinner?
dinner. I can't survive without breakfast.
Breakfast food for dinner is probably one of my favorite things.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
Um, would you rather swim in the ocean at night knowing a shark could be nearby or spend the night in a house you believed was haunted?
I've done the shark thing.
That's
Because in La Jolla Shores, there are great whites, and I swim there, and I swim at night.
mm.
Um, but I think I would prefer to do I don't know, a haunted house would be really interesting.
You
But
probably
would freak
have and
me
you
out.
don't even know it.
A ghost in my house? Probably. There have been so many murders nearby.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah, haunted house.
okay. Would you rather be an extra in like an acclaimed Oscar-winning movie or star in an so bad it's good film?
Extra in an Oscar
Yeah, I
movie.
can see that. Okay, one more. Would you rather be a contestant on Love Island or Love is Blind?
Oh god. I think Love is Blind, I would be so mean. I would be like, "You sound like a douchebag."
Honestly, my favorite thing, one of my friends told me a couple weeks ago, she's like, "You make men stand on business." And I was like, "That is the biggest compliment I've ever received." And it's really just because I perform a lot of psychological warfare.
That's the best thing I've ever heard,
Yeah.
and I want to see you in action doing
I
this.
didn't even know I was doing it.
Have her take videos, please, because
Next
I
time you
wanna
do.
see. Yeah.
She's like, "Yeah, you make guys stand on business." And I was like, first of all, I did not know what that phrase was until this summer during Love Island. Second, didn't even know. I think I was just I don't necessarily have a filter all the time, so sometimes I'm just like, "So you mean this?" And then they look like I punched them in the dick. So
I saw a reel or a TikTok recently that was like, I saw two girls going into a bar and I heard them say, "Let's go bully some men." And he like followed them into the bar and they did. They bullied men. And I'm like,
it's
that sounds like the best
it's
girls' night
great.
ever.
It is so fun. And they don't even know what's happening.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Oh, yeah, they don't. They're
They don't.
dumb. Sorry. Sorry, men. Not all men, but
Not all
most.
men. But you know what all men do is they follow, like, subscribe, and do all the things. What up? Guys, we're also on Facebook now. Check it out. You know, just
Yes,
trying to get
please check
everyone.
us out.
Yeah, don't forget we're on Instagram, TikTok, the Facebook, uh, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, wherever you listen or watch, you can find
All
us.
the things.
And on that note, thanks for listening, you guys. Until next time.